Good afternoon, everyone. It's May 27th, 2019. I'm here at DC Clothesline. The deep state is desperate. A false flag is their last remaining option to save themselves from being exposed and destroyed. This comes from Mike Adams at Natural News. For once, I agree with him on some of this. Some of it. And that's only simply because I haven't seen the proof yet in writing or anything like that. At least not yet. I still think Donald Trump was selected to take the fall for the economic collapse that is unfolding right now. But time will tell if I'm wrong. And if I'm wrong, I'm fucking wrong. But I doubt it. But he has done a few good things, and one of them was he ordered the classification of Bucket 5 documents, which show how Obama's FBI and DOJ actively conspired to commit treason against the Trump administration through illegal spying, FISA court fraud, and planting spies, and more. And of course, they weren't only spying on Donald Trump, they were spying on everyone, and continue to do so, by the way. Pretty much every government official, Congress, Senate, you name it, they're being spied on all the time. And not only by our own government, but by foreign governments. So there's that. He goes on to say, this is the beginning of the end for the treasonous criminal deep state under which America has suffered for far too long, spanning multiple presidential administrations, including Obama, Bush, and Clinton. It goes way, way, way back farther than that. Way back. That's why it's so deeply ingrained into our country. Now, the deep state finds itself at maximum desperation. And you've been hearing me talk about that there's lots of evidence out there on the computer system there at the NSA, among other data centers. And the only way for them to get rid of this evidence is through a detonation of an EMP. I guess they could do some other stuff, but that would be the most permanent, lasting way of getting out of it. So, but anyway, he thinks that one of these bullet points here is likely in the near future, and it could be. It could be. I keep saying that Donald Trump needs a false flag to go to war. What if a false flag could serve both purposes? Detonate the EMP, blame Russia or North Korea or Iran or China, and voila. All the evidence is gone and they have their reason to go to war. Right? Or wrong? Am I wrong? Is he wrong? I don't know. Maybe. So, one of these, or multiple of these, could happen. An attempted assassination of President Trump. And of course, everybody's been saying this since he's been elected, and there's no evidence that anyone intends on killing him. A bunch of people have ran their mouths, but that's it. A nuclear dirty bomb detonation in a major U.S. city. And I don't think that would help get rid of the evidence. They really need to get rid of it. And the next one applies to that same train of thought. It wouldn't do a whole lot in getting rid of the evidence, but the release of a chemical or biological weapon on U.S. soil. How about this? How about you detonate an EMP and then release chemical or biological agents on U.S. soil? The next one, I I think would be the most effective method of, getting rid of the evidence and stirring up chaos, is the detonation of an EMP weapon to bring down a regional power grid. And it's going to be more than a regional. Look, whatever they do has to make 9/11 look like child's play. Cyber attacks on the U.S. power grid to cause mass chaos. And that would be another one, except that it wouldn't permanently get rid of the information. Remember, these people are trying to save their asses and trying to keep the public from knowing what they've been doing. And all that stuff is stored on computers across this country. Whatever it's going to be, it's got to be really big, and it's got to serve the purpose of destroying any evidence against them. I mean, think like a criminal, and then tell me that my point is not valid. Invoking international war with Russia, Iran, or North Korea, literally starting World War III. And that's not going to get rid of the data. False flag shootings, bombings, or 9/11 scale attacks on innocent Americans to cause violence and chaos that will be blamed on Trump. That one I can see happening, but again, it does not get rid of the evidence. The only one is that one. That's the only one that will get rid of the evidence. And then they got to worry about, do foreign countries have that same evidence on their intelligence systems, or intelligence agencies' computer systems? And I'd say probably it's very, very likely they do. So, also, as you know, I continue to believe that number one false flag scenario being plotted by the deep state is a massive coordinated false flag shooting that targets the offices of a giant tech firm such as Facebook or Twitter. The purpose of this would be to blame gun owners, conservatives, and Trump supporters while justifying the censorship of all conservatives. Importantly, such an event would be engineered, and the corrupt FBI and deep state traders meet the following conditions. 1. Be caught on camera so that footage can be played on national TV or news. 2. Involve an enormous amount of blood, gore, and suffering so that the emotional impact can be seared into the minds of the American public. 3. Blame it on Trump supporters, an InfoWar viewer, a gun owner, NRA member, military veteran, so on, who has a van emblazed with pro-Trump stickers. Oh wait, they already did that. Yeah, they did. So, I thought I would share this with you because I'm not the only one out there that thinks they're desperate to get rid of this evidence. How long is this shit going to last? How long? It's driving me crazy. How about you? Anyway, thought I would share this with you. We can only hope that they do this stuff soon. That way we can get on with the business of fighting them without being called terrorists. Till next time, kill the state before the state kills you.